It's about time that I let you guys in on what I've been going through, what has been happening in my life. I feel like there's been so many changes and I feel like I have not addressed it directly. There's a significant number of people that have joined this channel very recently, and some of them have just bumped into me randomly. Take this video as an introduction as well as a life update for those of you that have been here a while. So what is up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Cheekarrr. I'm a YouTuber content creator based here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I create content around wellness, beauty, lifestyle, and self-development. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing on a regular basis, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to like this video, make sure to share it amongst your friends so they can join the family as well. Where do I even start? I want to start by introducing myself to those of you that are new here. Sometime 3 months ago or 4 months ago, I did a video that went viral-ish and it got me over 1 million views, and of course that brought in new people to the channel, new subscribers, and for that I am grateful. If you didn't know me, hi, I'm Cheekarrr. Like I said in the beginning, I'm an Igbo girl from Anambra State in Nigeria. I am 29 years old. I live in Lagos. I am a full-time content creator that's yet to be paid. I'm figuring out my life all over again in the public eye. I know I wanted to be in the public eye for all of my childhood, I believe, but I didn't quite know what I wanted to do. Over the years, I was confused between, being an actress, being a TV personality, being a host, being a podcaster. For every stage in my life, there's been a new name that will pop up for what I really wanted to do. Not until I discovered content creation did I realize that, wait, this is what I've always wanted to do. I just didn't know that there was a name to it. I mean, content creation started fairly like 6 years ago, proper, and that's when people started to take it seriously. So here I am. I tag myself as a startup content creator because I've been doing content creation for a while, but not exactly as a profession, not exactly taking it seriously as I should. This year I mandated myself to give it my all, and I gave myself a time frame that if this doesn't work out, then I'll figure something else. Every time I've left content creation, I've always come back to it because deep down that's really what I wanted to do, and that is currently what I'm doing. I've never felt happier, I've never felt more fulfilled, I've never felt more seen than I do now. And even though I have not started getting paid for what I do, the validation for myself alone, the peace I feel doing this alone is enough for me for now. Aside content creation, I'm also a service provider and an entrepreneur. When I say service provider, I mean that I run a logistics company here in Lagos, Nigeria. A moving truck business where I help people move from point A to point B using my truck services. What else is there to know? I'm very passionate about a lot of things. I feel like if you stay long enough on the channel, you eventually realize it. I'm just a girl in my 20s with a fresh perspective on life, trying to heal my inner child, polish my femininity, and live life to the fullest, and also share while at it. I'm sure that you have fun on this channel. I'm sure that you enjoy it if you stick around, and yeah, that's pretty much the intro for the newbies. Speaking of taking content creation more seriously, the month of May, the past month, I took it upon myself to do a 30 days reel challenge on Instagram. The idea of this was to boost my Instagram growth, to get out of shadow ban. It was at the point where I left Instagram completely and just was no longer interested in it. Came back, and of course the algorithm will do their initial grab, but I did a 30 days reel to put my page out there. I'll say fortunately and unfortunately because a lot of things happened. Fortunately, I was able to build discipline and I was able to tick the box that I am meant to be a content creator. I was able to say I didn't get tired of filming for 30 days. I wasn't panicking. I was just happy doing what I love to do the most, and that was extra validation for me. That was an extra boost of confidence to help me see that I am on the right path. Thirdly, it helped me overcome my fear of perfectionism, overcome my fear of posting. I used to see Instagram like one big app where you have to post only the most aesthetically pleasing stuff, and I'm happy to say that I have outgrown all of those feelings in these 30 days challenge that I eventually did. Unfortunately, I was not able to increase in followers. Actually, my followers dropped, and I think this is a good and a bad thing because I was able to weed out the people that didn't want to be there and sustain the people that did want to be there. So I did gain a couple followers, but maximum 10. It was not anything crazy. I've been seeing a lot of success stories around, consistency, 30 days, all of that, but it wasn't the case for me. For whatever reason, I don't know, but I am not giving up. Like I said, this challenge helped me believe that I was on the right path. And if I was ever going to be tired of creating content, if I was ever going to be tired or miserable about this path in my life, I would have been miserable in the month of May, and I wasn't. So it's safe to say that these 30 days was not in vain. I'm the kind of person that likes to see, the positive side of things. And yeah, I think everything was positive. The pros outweighed the cons, definitely. A lot of you know me through my vlogs and always in my house. If you've been watching me this past couple of months, you realize that there's a bit of change in scenery, there's a bit of change in the background, everything. The truth is that I temporarily was in my sister's place for a while. I have two houses now. Let's just put it, I have two houses. When I'm with my sisters, I flourish more. I am more inspired. I am more, what's the word now? I'm like, I want to go, 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 go. I'm very, very inspired as opposed to living alone. Living alone is great and I love every bit of it. I'd advise every woman at some point in your life to live alone. It will help you know yourself. It will help you learn yourself, and it will help you tolerate yourself and possibly make you fall in love with yourself if that was ever an issue for you. But living alone can also be lonely and uninspiring and unmotivating, and if you're trying to be at a certain point in your career, you need to surround yourself with people that motivate and inspire you, hence the move. But I always have my other house, and when I want to create and do all of that, I'm always my sister's. But when I want to like have that zen moment and just be relaxed, I stay in my house. So in case anyone was wondering, that's the answer to that. Also, there's been a lot of breakups in my life. um Mostly friendship breakups, nothing too crazy, but friendship breakups because I am at a point in my life where I feel like if you're not pouring into me as much as I'm pouring into you, we have no business being friends or acquaintances even. I am someone that is very, very critical of myself. Before you say something about me, best believe I've said this several times to myself, especially if it's true. So I hold myself accountable whenever I do stuff to my friends that are not really great, and I take the time to apologize, to correct my behavior and all of that. But it's very unfortunate that some people that I call my friend do not extend that same grace to me. They don't, there's no intentionality behind the friendship, and I just feel like I'm at a point in my life where I am too focused on my life, too focused on my career, too focused on where I'm headed, to worry about who's in my bandwagon and who's not. So that's why I have cut off a lot of friends. They don't even know it yet, but I've cut them off. That's how crazy it is. Because funny enough, I am not a very confrontational person. I don't like confrontations because first of all, I believe like we're all adults and everyone knows what they're doing. And if anyone wants to play dumb, that's so fine, live in your bubble. But I am very, very self-aware, and I've never been more self-aware of my surroundings and the people that I let into my space. So there's that. Yeah, there were no confrontations. It's just like I've made peace with the fact that I and these people are no longer friends or even acquaintances. these people have no business being in my life, and I have no business being in theirs. On the positive side, I've been focusing on relationships that have been nourishing my soul, e.g. my mom. My mom came around a couple days ago, and I just realized how blessed I am to have a mother that is very, present, very supportive, very funny, very friendly. Because one thing to have a mother is another thing for your mother to be your friend. You can talk to your mom about everything, and I am emphasizing on this because this was not always the case for me growing up. I used to be like, against, like, me and my mom, we didn't go through one road. I always felt like every correction she gave me was from a very, bad place. It was not until I matured, because best believe that age doesn't define maturity. It was not until I matured that I realized that this woman loves me so much. This woman is literally my friend, and she wants what's best for me. And we found better ways to communicate, and I love that for me. So I've been nurturing that relationship, because just because she's my mom doesn't mean that there won't be any intentionality behind the relationship. I'm constantly trying to improve our relationship, and she's also doing the same. I've also been nurturing my relationship with my sisters. I mean, we've always been G's, but it's more better now. We support each other, we lean on each other, and that is why friendships are like, for me, I love having friends. But the fact that I have my sisters is mind-blowing. It just shows to me that if I have them, I don't need anything else. And then I'm also nurturing my relationship with my brother, my one and my only brother, and we've always been close, so that's not like a new thing. But yeah, I've been more intentional about that as well, and I've been more intentional about the few friends that I do have in my corner. And I'm also open to having more friends, because I believe that friendship is the spice of life. That friendship makes life better. Good friendships, by the way. And so I will never turn down an opportunity to make a great friend. I will never turn down an opportunity to be a good friend. So there's that. So I've been nurturing all of those, and it's a very beautiful place to be. With regards to my career, I call it career now because it is. And with regards to that, I want to be a little bit more open, a little bit more out there. I feel like I spent most of my life, early adult life, being a people pleaser, not intentionally kissing ass, for lack of better words, but the urge to make everyone around me feel comfortable, feel happy, has kind of pushed me into the people pleasing corner. And because I've been there for a very long time, it's a struggle to get out of it, and that has reflected in my career as a content creator. So before I post something, I might have this brilliant idea that I have never seen before. I want to act on that. I want to create content around that. Then I'll go and Google if someone else has done it. And if someone has not done it, I'll be like, it's not good enough. Then if someone has not done it, then why should I do it? And this is a constant war in my head. This is a constant war in my mind. And I'm struggling to get out of that. I feel like being a people pleaser has somehow put me in a box that I unconsciously seek validation from people. And in this career, you have to first validate yourself before anyone else, because it will take a while for people to actually start noticing who you are, what you're about, and what to expect from you. So being a people pleaser is not fun. Every day I'm trying to get out of that box intentionally, and so far so good. So speaking of that, I've done a lot of series on my YouTube channel: the Finding Her Diaries, the Life in Lagos Diaries, Living Alone Diaries. There's a lot of series on my channel, but very recently I've been thinking and I've been planning on how to start a new series that reflects the current state of my life. I want to be able to look back on my YouTube channel, if YouTube still exists, and say that wow, I lived life. I want to be able to remember phases in my life through these videos, and I want to be more open about it. So there's a new series coming up on my channel. I'm still struggling to find a name for it, but for now, what has been in my head for a while is living and sharing. So living and sharing basically is me expressing myself in the most rawest form, if that's a word. Not to say that I will wash all my dirty clothes in public. I don't believe that I have to tell all my secrets to be authentic on line, but I will show as much as I'm comfortable showing, and in hopes of inspiring, motivating, and even inspiring myself. Sometimes I inspire myself through my old videos and all of that, so I want to be that for other people as well. YouTube saved me from so much in my early adulthood. I say early adulthood because I'm no longer a child, guys. I'm getting older, and I love that for me. YouTube saved my life when I was down, when I was depressed, when I was unsure of who I was, when I was unsure of what I had to offer the world, when I was unsure of life in general. I want to be able to be that, even if it's for one person. It's my biggest dream, and I've never been more focused in my life, and I love that. I'm very indecisive. I struggle with decision making because, again, I was a people pleaser for a very long time, so it's hard for me to make decisions. But yeah, hopefully I stick with this one. If you have any other name suggestions for this series, let me know in the comments. I love to do that. I want this series to bring out the phase of life which I'm currently in: grown woman, wise woman, self-aware woman, godly woman, just all of that. So I want to reflect that in this series, so I'm really, 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 really excited about it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm hoping that, this life update kind of put you guys in the loop of what have been going on with me. I feel like I've just been coming here, making videos and dropping. I've not been connecting as much as I'd like to connect. And hopefully I've kept you guys in the loop of what's been going on and what's come. I'll try to be more active here on YouTube. Guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm trying to build my Instagram, to explore other options that I can. So when it comes to schedules for YouTube, I've always had schedules at every point, at every phase of this channel. Now I've been able to figure out something realistic for us that will work for me and work for you as well. So I've decided to post 2 times every week. That's long form videos, and for short I post whenever, honestly. And then on Instagram, you guys will figure that out. I'm trying to do 4 times a week on Instagram as well as TikTok. We'll see how that goes. This year 2024, I'm coming for every single thing. I'm not holding back, so it's going to reflect, of course, in my work ethic. 2 times a week. I haven't quite figured out the days, but I'm leaning towards Wednesdays and Sundays. We'll see how that goes. I will still communicate it on my community tab, which I will be updating more often. So I really want us to connect. I'm trying to build a community of people who see each other, who love each other, who respect each other. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. I hope that you understand and resonate with where I'm coming from, and hopefully you're on the same path or planning to be on the same path. So what I'm just going to say, if you're looking to develop yourself as a woman, to improve your femininity, to be your best self, then this is the channel you should be on. We're going to be bettering ourselves, and you're going to advise me and I'm going to advise you, and we're going to exchange lessons that we've learned and all of that. So I'm hoping that by this time next year we would have built a strong community. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, make sure to share, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.